So in this practice, no different than any other practice, I will offer a centering and breath and warming up the physical body and asana and a rest. And that is exactly it. It is an offering. So I will offer and you will decide what works in your body and in your breath and in your heart today. All right, so taking just a few moments to gather maybe blocks or a chair, a water, turning off or lowering devices. Sarah put important agreements in the chat. If you're new or would like to revisit them, they are there. All right, so I'm going to go back onto my mat. And I'm going to begin seated, but please know that depending on where you're coming from in your day, maybe standing better serves you to do a centering. And I have blocks, one on each end of the mat. So having whatever makes sense to you for support. Maybe taking a sip of water. Ah, I said it, so I'll do it as well. Taking a sip of water. Even blowing the nose if there's any congestion. Taking any kind of deep inhale. Any movement just to kind of unwind and allow yourself to land. And as we're rolling along in our online studio with the theme of daring greatly, applying especially to the heart, right? It can be a daring thing. It can be a vulnerable thing to open the heart and keep it open, especially to the world. So as you come into whatever shape makes sense in the moment for you to begin, coming into that still place where if the body and the heart has something to say, we are able to hear it. The eyes can stay open, lower to the earth, or close. And if the eyes are closed, it's okay. We're going to take an easy mudra of just folding the thumbs into the palms softly, and the four fingers fold over it. Adi mudra will be our mudra today, keeping us grounded on the earth, right? Focusing on this balance of the groundedness to support our heart opening. As we're just coming together, getting this centering a time of checking in, right? The centering is so vital to the practice. It is an opportunity to check in with yourself without judgment. A check-in of, how am I doing right now? What movement, what breath, what pace, what depth would greatest serve me in my practice today? That is the genuine point of the centering, and then listening to messages. So this healing power of intimate connection and dynamic health of the heart. Acknowledging, enjoying, and participating in the very source of life. How can you support your heart space? How can we keep them open and feel and stay anchored in the world, contributing to self and the world from a place of love? Gently begin to notice how the breath is. No need to change it, just let the breath breathe the body. The infinite depth of life that we utterly are in, our divine humanity. Breathe that in and let it out. Breathe it in. Let it open. Continuing to let the breath breathe. Honoring our hearts together, honoring the beautiful heart of Swami Kripalu and this yoga. Honoring our hearts. Life is better when we make space for what we love. Breathing it in, letting it out. Breathing it in once more, letting the hearts open. Tuning into that Adi Mudra, if you have chosen to take it with the thumbs, folded in to the palms and the four fingers lightly folded over. Taking a few gentle breaths, feeling that duality, that beautiful balance of the groundedness, the earth rooting down of Adi Mudra, and the softly opening of the heart. If the nose is clear, taking a smooth, deeper inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. Let's do that one more time. Inhale through the nose. And really acknowledging any messages, any intentions or prayers or wishes that arose in your centering time. Raise the gaze when you feel ready. And if you are seated, coming off of that seat, moving it aside, and allowing the knees to bend and feet flat on the earth in front of you, taking the hands, fingertips spread wide by the side, a little bit towards the back of the body for support. Take an inhale and really lift the heart. Take a moment to let the collarbones spread wide. As we're rounded in life, because our arms function forward, no way around that. Taking hopefully the sweet sensation of the shoulders rolling back. Again, this practice will be a slow moving practice, but definitely allowing some heat to build if you so choose. So honoring that also is a beautiful balance. No need to rush. Often I think if we rush, we can't hear the messages that the layers from gross to subtle might have to tell us. So when you're ready, gently begin to drop the knees over to the right, back through center, and over to the left, keeping the heart lifted the whole time, honoring any injuries or tender spots, including a tender heart. Maybe you're having a great day. Maybe you're having a day filled with grief or anything in between. So just really honoring not just where is the physical body today as you rock the knees side to side, but how's the energy, right? How's the mind, right? Just honoring all that is you. You can continue to bring the knees side to side. You can add the arms reaching if you like. Beginning to bring the spine into a little thoracic rotation, right? That's right, the heart level. That mid back as it begins to open up the heart, front, side, and back body. Bringing this to whatever pace. If you'd like to pep it up a bit, it might bring some heat into your body. The arms can reach up to the sky or at shoulder height. Maybe bringing a little joy into the heart, into all the layers of you. I often speak about all the layers because we might get caught up in just the physical body when we're practicing. So never underestimating how it affects all of us. The next time you find yourself reaching over to the right, allow that left hand to come down to the earth. Take a nice deep inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over that bent right knee. Inhale, roll the torso back up, lift the heart. And exhale, fold the torso over that soft right knee. Take a few on your own, inhaling and exhaling. Make it yours. Warming up hips and knees and ankles and spine and breath. Then the next time you fold over that soft right knee, pause there. Hands can be on the earth, forearms. You can have a block under your forehead. Finding a place and space that the neck is easeful. On the next inhale, gently press fingertips into the earth as the torso rises up. Hands go back behind the body as the knees come back up through center and float over to the left. Hands frame that soft left knee as you inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, fold over that soft left knee. Continue inhaling, rising up, and exhaling, folding forward a few times. Going at your own pace. Whenever you feel complete with the movement, folding over that left knee, finding the earth, maybe even if you're on forearms, taking Adi Mudra. And even though the heart is folded from the front, on the next inhale, the heart can open from the back and the sides. Maybe parting the teeth, softening the jaw. Inhaling, pressing fingertips into the earth, rising the torso back up, lifting the heart once more. Then coming back to center, hands support the torso in the back body, and then scooping both feet to one side and coming into a tabletop. Taking all the care to set yourself up, whether it's on hands, forearms, or a hand on a block with the heel of the hand on it and fingertips falling off, or on fists. Anything under the knees, like a blanket, gently begin to move the body. Hips sway side to side. Free flow, some warming up to a deeper level of the torso and shoulders, head releases. And then find yourself in the center. I'll turn so you can see me in tabletop. Take a nice deep breath and gently begin to walk the hands to the left and dip that left hip down to the earth. Really opening up the torso on the left side. Inhale, press into the earth as the hips come through center. Walk the hands through center and over to the right. So the feet aren't really moving, just the hip dipping down to the right now. Elbows will soften. So do that one more time. Walk the hands back through center. The left hip dips down to the earth. Maybe it hovers, maybe it touches. And once it's there, give it a breath or two, allowing for opening. And once more over to the right. Returning to center once more into your tabletop. Begin to tuck the toes. So we're going to take a little cat-cow flow and we're going to raise our knees. I want to try to give you as many clear cues so you don't have to turn your head and look at the screen. So we're in tabletop, toes are tucked. Begin some gentle cat-cows. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts. Exhale, from the lowest part of the spine, it begins to unfurl and round as the head releases last. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts. And exhale, round the spine. Jaw soft, relaxed. Neck. You can continue with this flow of lifting the heart to the front and rounding the heart up to the back, with an option to, on the next inhale, lift the heart, and on the exhale, when you round, the balls of the feet go into the earth and the knees lift. Inhale, the knees lower and the heart lifts. Exhale, press hands and balls of the feet into the earth as the spine rounds and knees lift. Let the head be relaxed. So there's your options. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, knees can stay down or they can lift. And if you'd like to add on a layer, knowing there's no hierarchy of anything, right? More isn't better. It's just, what do you feel would be nourishing today? Option on the next exhalation to uncurl the toes. And when you exhale and round the spine and lift the knees, the tops of the feet are on the earth. Inhale, knees are always down. And exhale, round the spine, make it yours. Continue 3 more cat-cows in whatever way feels wonderful. I'm on my last one. Slowly lower the knees to the earth. Spread the knees wide. Toes touch. Gently begin to walk the hands out in front as the hips go back into child's pose. Let out any sighs or sounds, big exhales. Giving comfort to knees. If you'd like to sit on a cushion. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Heart sinking into the earth that is rising up to hold it. Gently beginning to walk the hands back to tabletop. Begin to bring the knees right in line with the feet. So we're now on our shins. Bring the balls of the feet to the earth once more. Hands walk to the knees as we rise up onto our either knees and balls of the feet or shins if the tops of the feet are on the earth. Take a moment, feel that stability. Nice long spine as the crown lifts up, feeling the earth below, sky above, and you present right in the middle. Inhale, raise the arms out in front, fingertips spread wide, palms down. One more inhale, reach. Those arms are at shoulder height, reaching out in front of you, feeling the shoulder blades spread wide, opening the heart and the back body. And when you exhale, arms out to the side, enjoy the journey. Take all the time you need as if you're moving the space as the arms find their hands on the hips, on the glutes, somewhere on the back body, fingertips pointing down. Take an inhale and get long. And then on the exhalation, not necessarily just arcing back, but lift the heart. When we lift the heart as the focus, the bend in the back, in the spine, is actually where it should be, in the middle of the spine, not the low back. So feel free to play with that. If you're used to going much farther back, see if you can kind of less is more it, and just focus on lifting the heart in Camel. Feeling that stability, that rooted downness with what is in contact with the ground. And then when you're ready, gently inhale, allow the belly button to draw towards the back body. For support, bringing the hands back to the earth in table, keeping those toes tucked, taking a nice deep breath and lifting the knees and hips into downward facing dog. Raising and lowering the heels. Heels never needing to touch the earth, not important. Pedaling out one heel and the other. Take a nice deep breath and roll the spine to plank. Nice full breath. And exhale, stretch it back to downward dog. Take your time. When we're in down dog, on the next inhale, feeling the front, side, and back body expand with the breath. Exhale, belly is soft. On the next in-breath, slowly rolling to plank. Can be on forearms and hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. And one more time, inhale, roll to plank. And let's bring the knees down and unfurl the toes. Elbows tight to the body as you slowly lower down to the earth. Forehead or chin touch the earth. Take a nice deep breath and lift the heart. Bring the forearms down to the earth, coming into Sphinx. Pick up the left leg, point the toe, lower it back down softly, opening up the front of the left hip. Take a nice in-breath, lift up the right foot, point the toe, reach it back, and lower that back down. And we're going to take a little in-breath and out-breath, almost like a mini cat-cow here. So take an in-breath and really lift the heart, press forearms and palms and tops of the feet into the earth. And exhale, just bring the ribs in a little bit. And maybe the gaze goes down an inch. So it's a small movement. Inhale, get long and lift the heart. Gaze goes up. We're in Sphinx. And exhale, hug the ribs in. Gaze goes down. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift. Heart goes up. Exhale, hug ribs in. Check in with the neck. One more. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, hug the ribs in. And then lower down to the earth, but shift the hands underneath the shoulders, elbows tight to the body. Elbows point down towards the feet. Tuck the toes. Press into the earth, come through table into downward facing dog. Walk hands to feet. And ragdoll over. Either the full torso, hands on hips, hands on thighs. No rush, right? No rush to be anywhere in the forward fold. Knees are soft. Just getting a little inversion in the body. And allow the arms to hang, head hangs at whatever height the torso is. there's any pressure issues in eyes or anywhere in the body, keep the head above the heart. As you gently begin to inhale and bring the arms out to the side as you press into the earth, root down and rise up. Palms touch and bring that beautiful energy right down to your heart. Gently begin to step wide on your mat, at the long edge of the mat. Hands are still in prayer. Feet are wide. And really focusing on what kind of energy you want in your Anjali Mudra, hands in prayer. Would they like to be soft? Because I'll give this option into other shapes. Or would you like to press the palms together, more engaged in the chest, in the heart, elbows out? So soft or more engaged. So wherever you are, just feeling that heart mudra, that heart focus. Empty your cup so we can fill it up with love. Lift that chest a little bit higher. How does the body react to lifting the heart? No judgment, just awareness, just feeling. And allowing the hands to fall down by the side. Take an inhale as the arms come up overhead and weave the fingertips together and flip the palms so they're facing the sky. So we're on the long side of the mat, feet are wide, but they're parallel, not out like a V. Take a nice deep breath and really reach up with the palms and side bend over to the right. Opening the heart in the side spaces. Inhale back through center and side bend over to the left. Coming back to center and begin to circle the hands. So you're just trying to draw a circle on the ceiling. Sense into, and it sometimes is helpful if you put the hands on the ribs and make the turns, little circles. And then bring the arms back up, really sensing into if the twist is coming from the rib cage, not the waist. Most important thing is not that it looks a certain way, but that you're paying attention to the body and the breath is breathing, changing directions of that circle. Hands can be on shoulders, on the waist, right? Just overhead is just one way to do it, not the right way. And then pausing in the center, take an inhale, press the arms up. And on the exhale, just turn the torso so it faces towards the right as you begin reaching with the hands towards the right leg. We're going to do full torso circles as the hands come down to the right foot. Through the center, let the head relax. Over to the left foot. Using some core muscles as we reach the hands over to the left and up overhead. So that's a full circle. Let's do one more that way. Inhale, reaching the hands and torso down towards the right foot. Through center, towards the left foot. Reaching over to the left and then come back up in the center. Now let's go the opposite direction twice. Reaching those weaved hands towards the left foot. Keep the breath breathing through center. Keep the knees soft. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your movement towards the right foot and back up. Take your time. One more. Opening the lungs, opening the heart with these focused moves and breath in the torso. Pausing. Releasing the arms out to the side. If they were overhead, roll the shoulders. And bringing the hands one over the other on the heart, take a nice deep in breath and keeping the feet right where they are, just rotate the toes towards the top of the mat and then lower that back left knee. So the right foot is in front, knee bent. You're in a knee down lunge. Take an inhale, release the hands from the heart and raise them up overhead, and exhale, open them wide. Lift the heart. Let's do that 2 more times. Hands come down to the earth, just pointing towards the earth, not touching. As you raise the arms up and exhale, let the palms open as they open wide to the side. 1 more time. Scoop that prana down from the earth. Lift it up. Open the arms out. Pause there, drawing that right hip back. Arms are spread wide, palms facing front. Gaze is lifted to the sky. Maybe the eyes are closed. Keep drawing that right hip back. Letting out some HA sounds or some sighs. 1 more breath. Lowering the hand to the earth, both hands, as you tuck the back toe, if it isn't already, raise the back left knee and come up into pyramid pose. Maybe bringing the gaze a little to the earth. If it's looking up, it might be a strain on the neck, so gaze is down. Playing with your stance, how wide your feet are. So their feet are like they're on railroad tracks, not in line with each other, a few inches apart. Right foot in front, left one back, legs straight, knees soft. If you have a block, grabbing that block, bringing it to the inside of that right foot that is in front. Left hand onto the block, right arm twists to shoulder height or up to the sky. Revolve triangle. Even engaging the back of the upper right arm can help support that shoulder. It's kind of turning on your right tricep, gives support to the twist. At least spreading through those right fingers wherever your arm is. Reminder to keep the knees soft. And slowly lowering, take your time. That right arm down to the block. That left foot might turn to a little bit of a 45-degree angle as you peel the left arm up to the sky in triangle. Explore if the eyes are open or even if they're closed, if the gaze is on the earth, on the horizon, or up to the sky. Feeling that expansiveness, maybe that top left arm arcs back a little bit. Giving it 1 more breath. And then just moving the block a little bit as the hands come to the heart in prayer and the torso comes up, both feet straight, and then you bend the right knee, left leg is long. Hands can come down to the earth to find your place in Skandasana or on a block or in prayer at the heart. Placing the hands down into the earth, gently press into the earth and bend the left knee. Honoring that knees and hips are always different side to side. Gently pressing into the earth or using a block as you float to knee bend side to side. So one knee is bent, the other long. The hands can stay on a block or they can stay in prayer at the heart. Stretching those inner thighs. And then pausing in the center as we root down and rise up. Heels come in and toes go out. Feet are still wide, and bringing the arms up like a V, coming into a nice big 5-pointed star. Cooling off the body if heat was happening. Slowly lowering the arms down by the side. Bringing hands to the heart, taking a breath. Checking in with how you're doing in the moment without judgment. Releasing hands down by the side, turning towards the back end of the mat. So now the left foot is in front, right leg is in back. Slowly lower the right knee down to the earth. As we do knee down lunge on the opposite side, inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, keeping that lunge forward, open the arms out wide. Draw that left hip back. Inhale, scoop the prana down that the earth is sharing with you. Raise it up. Exhale, open it wide. Share those beautiful hearts with the world. One more. Inhale, scoop the arms down, lift it up. And exhale, arms float open to the side. Pause here. Feeling that earth below, sky above, you present in the middle with each other in this community. Right, you're not alone. We're here moving and breathing together. Slowly releasing the arms down to the earth or a block as you tuck the right toes, straighten the right knee, coming up into pyramid. Left leg is in front. If you have a block or any support that you'd like to bring to the inside of that left foot, right hand on whatever your support is, as you gently begin to peel the heart open to the left, left arm up to the sky. Revolved triangle. Lower left hand as torso faces that left leg and peels the right arm up into triangle, facing front. Right, triangle can be hand on thigh, even just energetically reaching towards the earth on the block. That back right foot is at a little bit of a 45-degree angle. I think what's the most important is that the knees are happy. Bring the feet into a place on the earth where the knees are the most comfortable. Now we're going to do something different. Now we're going to lower the right arm down, frame the right and left hand around the left foot, lower the right knee, both hands onto the earth, bring the left knee back to meet the right. Take a nice deep breath and stretch it back to downward facing dog. Gently pedal out the feet once more. In your down dog, taking a few full breaths. On the next inhale, press the right foot into the earth as the left leg stretches up to the sky in a 3-legged dog. Give that left leg a shake. Rotate the foot at the ankle. Give the head a little shaking side to side. Open and close the jaw. And then bring that left foot underneath the right leg and stretch it out to the side. So I'm going to show you, if you're confused, feel free to look at the screen. So my left leg is up in a three-legged dog. I'm going to soften the knee and take the left foot and weave it under my right leg. And the side of my left foot is on the off of the mat. Take a nice deep breath and press the left hand into the earth. Peel the right arm up to the sky. Open the heart. It can be on the left forearm. Slowly release the right hand down to the earth. Keep that leg weaved underneath. Lower the left knee. And then gently begin to bring your heart to the earth. Come down onto your forearms. So that left leg is still weaved. Stay on the ball of the right foot. Gently lower the left hip to the earth. Torso flat on the earth. Arms out like a T. Still on the ball of the right foot. You can turn your head or keep it straight. So it's almost like we do thread the needle with our arms, but we're doing it with our legs. Feeling the stretch in that left hip. When you're ready, bringing the palms or forearms back underneath the shoulders, press the torso up. Maybe the knee gives a little support on the left leg. Right foot presses into the earth. Stretch the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Feel free to flip your dog if you like. Make hip circles with that left leg. Take a few moments to explore and play. Bringing left foot down to meet the right when you're ready. Stretch the hips back. Roll to plank once more and lower. Inhale, lift the heart. Up dog. And exhale, stretch it back to child's pose just for a breath. Coming back to table, tucking the toes and lifting the hips and knees in downward facing dog. So we'll do this on the opposite side. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose, exhale with a lion's breath, tongue out. And when you're ready, press the left foot into the earth and send the right leg up to the sky. Give it a shake, rotate the foot at the ankle. When you're ready, gently soften that right knee to the heart and weave that foot underneath, that right foot underneath the left leg. Press the right hand into the earth and peel left arm up to the sky. Lower left hand when you're ready. Allow the right knee to come down for support. And then gently begin to walk the hands farther forward as the torso comes down to the earth. Staying up on the balls of the left foot, arms out like a T. Placing the head in any direction that is most comfortable for the neck. Let the breath breathe, feeling the heart open, front, side, and back body. Connecting that stretch of the right hip to ground us as we open the hearts. Whenever you're ready, coming to forearms and then hands underneath shoulders, pressing that right knee into the earth and that left ball of the foot down as we send the right leg up into a three-legged dog. Again, bending the right knee, opening the front of the hip, flipping your dog if you like. Slowly bringing that right foot down to meet the left, lowering knees to the earth, uncurling the toes and stretching it back to child's pose. Maybe taking a different child's pose if you like. Maybe block under forehead, arms by the side. Let's take 5 breaths here. And when you feel complete, coming to a seated shape with your feet on the earth and hands underneath your shoulders. Taking a nice deep inhale, press hands and feet into the earth as you lift the hips in reverse table. Just getting a little opposite movement from what we just did. Allowing the crown of the head to be a nice plumb line right to the lowest part of the spine into the knees. Lower your seat back to the earth and slowly lower your back body down as knees come into the heart. Gently rock side to side, holding on underneath the upper thighs or below the knees. Circling knees together or one at a time. Reaching the legs out long on the mat and stretching your arms out long overhead. Take a nice deep breath and reach through the toes, reach through the fingertips, and exhale, just let everything fall down to the earth. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach and press. Exhale, soften. Whether it's the pointed toes or flex feet, reach, spread fingertips down. And exhale, lower it back down to the earth. Bending the knees, feet flat. Arms down by the side. Take a nice deep breath and press the feet and shoulders into the earth as the lowest part of your spine rises up. Keeping it low. And exhale, soften it back down. Inhale, press feet and shoulders down. Keep the fingertips soft as the spine peels skyward. Taking a few, raising and lowering, adjusting feet, adjusting head and neck until you find a place. I encourage you to not go as high as you are capable physically. Find a little bit less, a spot that has a little ease with still engaging the back body for strengthening. Allowing the heart to stay soft. Pause in bridge pose, say to Skandasana. Any shape that we take can be in stillness or in movement. You can explore raising one leg. You can explore by sliding something underneath the lowest part of your spine for supported bridge. Maybe taking Adi Mudra with thumbs in, fingers folded. Finding a place to settle in. Let the breath breathe with an awareness of keeping the heart lifted but soft. When we keep the heart soft but open, it allows the energy to go right into the kidneys. You might, on the next inhale, feel the kidneys in the back body open and expand. We'll take a few more breaths here. Slowly unwinding. Taking the support out, if you had one, lowering down to the earth, bringing the arms out to the sides at shoulder height, palms down or up, trusting the body wherever they landed. Back body is heavy on the earth, knees bent, feet flat. Take a nice deep breath and stretch the right leg out long. Maybe scooch the hips over to the left an inch. Take one more full breath, and on the exhale, drop that left knee over to the right. The left foot can rest on the leg or it can cross. Just allowing it to land wherever it does. The body knows what it needs. Engaging that lower right leg, flexing the foot. Fully unwinding back to center and stretching that left leg long so it hovers an inch above the earth. Pressing through that flexed left foot. And when you're ready, allowing it to find the ground. Giving the hips just a little wiggle, rocking side to side. And then when you're ready, bending the right knee, right foot flat. Picking up the hips and just scooching them over an inch to the right. Option to change the height of your arms, maybe long overhead or down by the side. And on the next exhalation, allowing the right knee to drop into a twist over to the left. Staying here for a few breaths. Noticing in this shape, if you can feel any sensations that have changed since the beginning of practice. Maybe the mind has slowed or softened. The breath more rhythmic and smooth and easeful. Just noticing. Slowly unwinding back to center, and then taking the next few breaths to move your body in any way that it just organically wants to happen. Doesn't have to look like a yoga shape with a name, right? Just allow the body to move. Taking just a few more moments of movement, hopefully with some joy. And honoring that, depending on what your day's like, just like I offered in the beginning, you are welcome here however you are. It might be in grief or sadness, or you're mad at the world, or you have joy. It is okay. Just be how you are. right? That's a daring greatly thing. Just show up as you are, I think. You are welcome here. And then finding a place to rest together with each other, getting comfortable, bringing any kind of blanket or cushion if there's a space between your body and the earth. Fill it. There's a space or anywhere that would appreciate support. Let's take an inhale through the nose if it's clear, together. Exhale with an open mouth. Maybe the eyes close, or they can stay open. And as you're in rest, I'll read a short poem and then we'll be in silence together just for a minute. But as you begin to feel the heaviness of your body on the earth, listening to a poem from Dana Fouds, Born Again in Radiance. Who can resist that first optimistic moment of dawn? The dazzling sliver of light, sun rising, rounding, making the profound shift from promise to presence. Every possibility contained in a single instant. Light linking us to vastness. Light reaching back to the formation of stars. Light that we will not let us forget. We will not forget that we are daily born again in radiance. So feeling that radiance of your hearts as we rest and breathe together in this community for just 1 minute. Just be here. You are welcome to stay exactly as you are, or if you'd like to roll to one side, pausing for a breath, rising to an upright shape, taking Adi Mudra once more, thumb softly into the palms as the forefingers fold over, allowing a few inhales and exhales to feel into the heart expand. Bringing hands together at the heart, once more, either softly or pressing in with elbows raised. Honoring your heart's journey. And an offering, if after this practice you'd like to journal, maybe about what daring greatly has meant to you this month, or about anything that revealed itself to you in this practice. We'll take one deep breath and exhale with a sigh. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing this yoga of the heart with me and each other. May you have a beautiful rest of your day.